Hello students, in our last class we have discussed about meaning, definition and objectives of MBO. In this module you are going to learn features of MBO. There are 10 features. The first feature is effective management. Every organization wants their goals to be achieved. When it attempts to get best performance from employees, we can say that the organization has effective management. The second feature, long run goals with short run goals. Let me explain what is short run goals and what is long run goals. An organization has 1 crore turnover in the first year. Its objective is to earn 2 crores turnover in the next year. It is known as short run goals. When an organization started its business at small level and it aimed to reach its business to multinational level and also wanted to have branches in different places, means it is known as long run goals. MBO combines long run goals with short run goals. This is how means when the turnover increases year by year, it is understood that its long run goals will also be definitely achieved. The third feature is organizational goals with society goals. Each organization have some goals, which is called organizational goals. All employees have their own requirements, either monetary or non-monetary, which is called society goals. MBO initiates to satisfy the requirements of the employees. When the requirements are fulfilled, they will concentrate on their work. Like this, MBO relates organizational goals with society goals. The fourth feature is emphasis is not only on goals but also on effective performance. When an employee dedicates himself with involvement, he will definitely contribute effective performance. MBO emphasizes not only on the achievement of the goals but also effective performance by the employees. The fifth feature, changing the approaches. Let's imagine by distributing 100 units of work to each subordinate, an organization earned 5 crores turnover last year. The organization aims to get 10 crores turnover this year. For this purpose, through experience, it cannot distribute same 100 units. It has to change its approach or modification by distributing more units, and should also provide all facilities to achieve its goal. This is known as change the approaches on the basis of experience. The sixth feature is increases the organizational capability. Every employee have their own capacities, skills, qualifications, which differs from one employee to another. These capabilities, skills will join together to achieve organizational goals. In order to get best performance, training should be given. Then the individual capacity increases automatically. Organization capabilities will also increases. The seventh feature is the high degree of motivation and satisfaction. When an individual employee highly motivated by his superiors, he will definitely provide best return to the organization with entire satisfaction and commitment. Under the system MBO, high degree of motivation and satisfaction is possible. The ninth feature is not only on goals but an effective performance. As we have already discussed, MBO emphasizes not only on achievement of the goals but also an effective performance by his employees. Effective performance of an employee will definitely satisfy the organization. So the promotions and salary increment will also be decided. The ninth feature is recognizes the participation of employees in goal setting. Every employee Jointly involved in goal setting, we have already discussed that. MBO recognizes importance of the employee's participation because he will provide his best when he knows his responsibility under MBO system. The last feature is encourages a climate of trust, goodwill and a will to perform. MBO system encourages trust on employees and through his performance, goodwill also increases. When he is motivated by his superior, he will definitely perform a good work and satisfy the organization. With this, I conclude the features of MBO. In our next class, we'll discuss different heading under MBO. Thank you, children.